Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. When this word find you, I pray to God it blesses you. Please take this word back to God and pray for clarity, confirmation, knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Okay, so the word that God gave me to give to you is time for you to press play. You got that? It's time for you to press play. Many of you, you have been putting your life on hold for too long. Many of you, you have been waiting for people to see your worth. You have been waiting for people to see your value. You have been waiting for people just to give you a chance. You have been waiting for people to promote you. You have been waiting for people to pick you. God is telling you that you have been putting your life on hold long enough. It's time for you to press play. Press play. You have the power to press play. Stop waiting for others to see your worth. Stop waiting for others to promote you. Oftentimes, whenever we are backed in a corner and we're thinking that, oh my God, things may not be looking too great, what God is doing is positioning you so you can create. Okay? So not all the time, the enemy will make you think that you're broke. The enemy will make you think that your well is dried up. But it is then that God is telling you it's time for you to create your own stream of income. That's what he's telling you. So you're not broke. God is positioning you. And that's why you got to get to where you can hear from God. In this season, God is giving you instructions and giving you strategy to increase your income, to create the streams of income that you pray for. That's what God is doing in this season. So you're not broke. The enemy wants you to think that you're broke, but you're not broke. Okay? It starts with your mind being transformed. That's what God is doing. He is renewing your mind. He is giving you strategy. He is helping you to create. So you got to be focused. Get to where you can hear from God. Okay? Because that's what God is doing. He's giving you strategy. Don't be surprised in this season if you get an idea, right? And you know how sometimes a song might drop in your spirit and you can be like, wow, I don't know where that song come from. In this season, God is going to drop $1 million, $1 billion ideas in your spirit to create the wealth that you prayed for. That's what God is doing. It's not by coincidence. It's coming from our Heavenly Father. Position yourself so you can get these deposits in your spirit. You're not broke. Sometimes God will allow that the resources that you were familiar with, okay? He will allow that to dry up so you can get to where he is blessing you. Unlimited blessings. It's no cap on this abundance. That's what I hear. It's no cap. The place where you're at, God is telling you that it's time for you to move different. It's time for you to move different. Okay? So when God starts closing doors, you can't look at it like, oh my God, okay, now that support system is gone. What am I going to do? Or now this is ran out. What am I going to do? Now that this has, the funds on this has exhausted, what am I going to do? No, what God is telling you is that he is positioning you for multiple streams of income. It's time for you to press play. That's where you got to tap in with God. That's why you got to get in that zone with God. And that's why you need this relationship with God. That's the only way you're going to get to the abundance and the prosperity that he has promised you. You got to be tapped in with God, no matter what you're going through. Stop waiting on people to see your worth. Stop waiting on people to give you that opportunity and create the opportunity. That's what God is telling you right now. Some of you are thinking that you're not enough. Some of you are thinking that you have nothing to offer. You have nothing to give. And that is a lie. In this season, may God put deposits in your spirit that no man can steal from you, that no man can withdraw from you. Okay? So I pray to God this word bless you. Position yourself to get your deposits. God is making deposits. I'm telling you, I hear the notifications going off in the spirit. He's making deposits. All you have to do is position yourself to receive and watch what God do for you in this season. Position yourself to receive your deposit. He's going to give you an idea. Write it down. Make it plain. Don't share this vision with nobody. You got to be careful who you share your vision with, okay? Because if you tell it to the wrong person, they're going to take it and run with it. They're going to take it and steal it. You don't want that to happen to you in this season. God is giving you $1 million ideas, $1 million, $billion ideas, and you need to put that thing on paper and be careful who you share it with. Be very careful. Pray and ask God, who can you share this with? And ask God for direction and guidance and how you can make this come into a reality. That's what God is doing for his children in this season. You have waited. Don't miss your deposit because you're crying broke. Don't miss your deposit because you're thinking that you have nothing to give. Don't miss your deposit because you're not where you're supposed to be in this season. So God is telling you it's time for you to press play. It's time for you to press play. Your life has been on hold long enough. You've been living in lack long enough. You've been struggling long enough. You've been robbing Peter to pay Paul long enough. God is making a deposit. He just made a deposit in your spirit. Now that's on you, what you do with it. I love you. Take this word back to God, and God is going to do what he says. It's time for you to press play. It's on you. What you waiting on? Huh? What you waiting on? I love y'all. Y'all know God love y'all more. Be blessed, y'all. Bye.